Diplomat, before I forget.
Yes, my lord. At once.
Free People's...
Yes, my lord.
Another Free People town.
Yes, my lord.
And we will... Can we pass through the mountain somewhere? Actually, no, we want to head... I'm actually going to head this way.
At once. Yes, my lord.
I'll head down to the Iberian Peninsula. Because I don't believe we've actually spoken to Carthage yet either. And then there's also the Gallicae, which are sort of... Oh, hello. Well, 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 looks like we're going to be fighting a battle. Five phalanx units. Beautiful. So see, we got... They don't have a lot of missile units. Mostly missile cavalry, if I'm gonna, if you know, above anything. All right, let's fight this. Let's see how we do. I want to kind of win this. This will be a pretty big battle. This will be the biggest battle we've done so far in this series, which will be fantastic. And again, there's the word fantastic. I need to watch. I need to think about how I'm speaking. I'm saying that word far too often.
Now travel begins.
Oh, we're down a slope. No, we're not. Oh, the map was deceiving. In which case, we're gonna hill camp. Well, we are outnumbered, so we kind of need to use whatever advantage we can get. So, if is the terrain advantage, if it's terrain as an advantage, then I'm going to take it. So let's bring our forces back here. We're going to set up our pikemen in a line. We'll have about maybe 3 on the high part, 3 sort of on this lower part of the ground of the terrain there. Make them all group 1. What I'll do is I'll alternate my other units there a little bit, like that. And they can be group 2. I'm actually going to move them back a little bit because I'm going to have my archers in between. Like this. They're going to be group 3. My general at the back. There, and then I'll have my cavalry at the back as well, and then I can quite easily move them to wherever I want to afterwards. So we'll only group the Tarentine cavalry ones. So it will be reinforcements delayed. That's just how the game works. It only runs at a certain number of units. So there we go, reinforcements delayed. So what will happen is, once we pretty much destroyed this army, either the enemy reinforcements will emerge or they just won't bother. More often than not, they will actually appear once the unit count has actually dropped to a certain figure. Like I said, that's just the way the game works. So we're actually going to wait for these enemy units to reach us. We're going to start. Then we'll shoot them with our archers. We won't use up too much of our ammunition, so that if the other enemy army appears, we won't have a lack of ammunition. And then we'll leave our pikemen to finish them off. Quite like our little formation now. Our army looks quite nice. Where's our swordsman? There's our swordsman, hiding on the ground with a giant bird on their shields. These guys have... That is either a... I think that's an octopus. Yeah, that's some kind of octopus. What do these guys have? These guys have anything? They just have a giant letter, a Greek letter on them. That's fine. Can any of my archers shoot any of their units? Not yet, so we're going to fast forward a little bit and see what we can get now. Nothing. A bit further. How about now? Still nothing. A bit further. It's probably going to be one of those things where they won't be able to shoot until they're on the ridge. Ah, here we go. So, you shoot them, you shoot them, you shoot them, and you shoot them. Perfect. 4 archers, 4 pikemen. There is a 5th one at the back, I know, that's the general one, but I'm not worried about that one. I'm just going to get my men to shoot these ones. 4% dead. Actually, what would be quite an interesting tactic to do would be to do a crossfire. That way my men will be shooting at a very slight angle and they might be able to actually get past the enemy armour much more easy than just shooting directly ahead. So that might actually work out better. We'll give it a try. Not really that much difference, I don't think. Yeah, it was worth a try. It was an interesting idea. Don't think it's really made much of a difference, but like I said, interesting idea. Could have worked. Now we're actually going to start shooting the general's unit as well. So I want my archers to shoot the general. Shoot the general. Hopefully just the sheer number of arrows that will hit him will do enough damage that we need. So here we go, clash of pikemen. We've got my professionals against the enemy's levy. Sadly, they are being quite resilient. Right, let's get my archers to hold fire. They've used up pretty much half their ammunition, so we're going to leave it at that. And we're actually going to bring our Tarantine cavalry round. We'll use them to hit the enemy general's pike unit from the back. Awesome. Let's see what's percentage so far now. It is 20% now. It's just gone up to 20%. So where's the general? There he is. Oh, is he going to try and protect his men with his cavalry, is he? Actually, if we can bring him out over here with my cavalry, we can then shoot him in the back of our archers. I only want to do maybe 2 volleys with my archers. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to waste their ammunition. Yep, he's actually going to come and try and face our cavalry by the looks of things. Alright. So we'll just take out, we'll do a couple of volleys. Okay, my archers apparently are shooting my own men. That is absolutely retarded. Right, actually shoot the enemy general, please. So there's 1 volley. Look at that. Perfect. We'll do 3 volleys. There's volley number 2. Volley number 3 should take it below 100, hopefully. There we go. Spot on. That's right, let's bring our cavalry around as well. Get them out of the way. Seeing as they're riding by, they might as well throw their spears at these guys. to be fair, it's not like enemy pikemen can catch up with cavalry that easily. They're not taking very many hits, very many casualties. So actually, we are gonna pull our cavalry completely away now. Okay, so we've got 3 enemy pikeman units in retreat. This enemy pikeman unit is doing nothing. I don't want to charge. I don't want to move my men forward because I don't want to. Firstly, I don't want to break the line. Secondly, I don't want to shoot them because I don't want to waste any ammo with my archers in case the enemy army turns up. The reinforcements. What do? It looks like they're going to walk back towards my army. Definitely 1 pikeman unit is on retreat. The enemy, so we don't need to worry about them. Just these 4 that's left now, really. This is just a line of dead men from being impaled by my pikes. What I might do is I might bring a swords unit out. We'll send them in to flank the enemy. Form up and charge the enemy general. There we go. This should work. Maybe. Well, I hoped it would. It's not doing as much damage as I was hoping, but never mind. Let's bring these pikemen round here. We're going to flank them there. So we've got our swordsman doing something. Yeah, this pike unit is long gone. Right. Once they finish marching into position, we'll get them to attack. They finished yet? Still a few guys marching around.
The enemy general flees.
Oh.
Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
March forwards. Oh, there goes one guy who was routing. Completely impaled. No, don't chase after the general. I don't care about the general, he's just a captain. Take out this group of 59. Run, boys. And swish, swish, stab. Routing. Pull back. Reform here. Getting ready to engage this one. Commander standing alone, the commander of the unit. Okay. I like how the banner carriers carry a shield on their back. That makes them look so much more awesome as well. Once these 3 routing units have gotten out of the way. Get out of the way. You're blocking my men. And sorted. Okay, right. Ready. 3, 2, 1, charge! Look at that charge. And broken. So who's left? This pike unit is still alive. Would shoot them with my archers, but the other enemy army may appear. Not too sure yet. It hasn't done so far, but you never know. You can't be too careful. So let's actually bring these swordsmen back up here. We'll get them out of the way. We have done a pretty good job here today, guys. So somehow my swordsmen are hiding. It's probably because they're able to hide in... There would be grass on this map, but I have grass set off, I believe. Yes, I do. And terrain detail, people say put it on medium, so I'll put it on high, sorry, rather than medium. So I'm going to do that. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that people told me that. I don't see what the difference is. It doesn't really look that much different to me, but fine. If that's what you guys want, I'll do it. Okay. Nearly there. There's a few guys that are stuck against their own pikes. And pike. Ready and go. Bigaboo! We're gonna kill you. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that then. 949 kills for 21 lost. Fine. The enemy army didn't turn up. That's absolutely fine by me. That means the city will still be under siege unless the enemy army decides to come out and attack us now. If they do, bring it on. I just wiped out your reinforcements, mate. Hopefully we'll get something sorted. Either we'll be waiting a few turns, or they'll be fighting us right now. Nope, they're going to wait. Excellent.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. At once.
Makes absolutely no difference to me. Have we spoken to the Cimbrians? We have not spoken to the Cimbrians. Let's talk to these guys. And we'll move our diplomat round. Oh, there's a Roman army there.
At once. How to move, sir.
Construction complete in Argos. This is actually quite cool having just a small number of provinces because managing buildings is so much easier. Oh, increasing happiness by 10%. Build that, and then we can only takes one turn, and then we can increase our tax to high without any problems. That should be quite good. Alliance announced. Alliance announced. Path blocked. Beautiful. Right, let's... oh yeah, we were going to sort these guys out, weren't we? So we'll do heavy cavalry, then the marines, then the spears. Spear, spear, phalanx, phalanx, sword, sword. Nice and organised. You can call it OCD if you want, but I just prefer to have them nicely organised. It actually makes things a lot easier to see. So you know, it's like, oh, I have three skirmishers, 2 archers, 3 normal spearmen, 3 more other spearmen. You know, it's a lot more easier. Or if I was to click this army here, it's like, oh, I have 6 pikes, 3 cavalry, 3 spears, 2 swords, 4 archers, rather than how it was before, where you'd have to go, oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So there we go. It just makes it easier to organise. But like I said, you can call it OCD if you want. I don't see it like that. Well, I do kind of see it a little bit like that, but not to such a great extent. 3 people going to attack me? No, they are not. Beautiful. Yes, Stratagos. Ooh, coming of age, fantastic. Ooh, in Corinthos, we have another general. Let's send him to Sparta. That way, whenever we build an army, we can just send it off with him. Sparta, column streets, retrain that guy. We will build some mines. That should get us 20, 30. That should get us 40% tax increase. So we're going to do that. Oh damn it! Argos. What should we build? What should we build? Tax income. Happiness. Happiness. Increase in trade. We'll get the trade one. Trade is a very neutral one. So doesn't decrease the happiness and doesn't really increase taxes. It just increases income from trade. So we'll go for that.